Hey YouTubers, this is Killing86, aka Raymond. Welcome to another rendition of Mcjuggernuggets. Psychodad's Drunken Rants BTS is finally out. It's short, but I hope it's gonna be good. Let's take a look.
Hey there, Jay, Zero Mcjuggernuggets here, a little psycho behind the scenes. We're about to be shooting. He just stopped dead in his tracks. He's like, wait, you already started?
The camera's on.
We're about to do Psychodad's Drunken Rant. It's a very different psycho video, but it's opening up a very different sort of backdrop for the final. We almost got like 5 months left of the series. This is a very pivotal episode, even though it's mostly just a Psychodad monologue. We've never really gotten a good look, a good heart-to-heart with Psychodad, so it's going to be a very interesting experience while he's pissed drunk. As you can see, he's got all his bottles. Yes, these are real bottles. These aren't fake. He's got
loaded with water.
Are they?
For the camera, they were. No, it's beer.
Got our door pins here, because this is our scared straight for the bust down door. We kind of planted the seed a couple weeks ago in a video called Pins and Needles, where I find him in the drawer. He's actually going to come out and tell me how he's had an open door policy and that he's the one that removed them, and that's why he was able to kick out the door. This is important because it marks the end of all the rent bills, even though Psychodad's going to be demanding money for the 2 weeks I'll be staying here in January before I move out. And this is also important because it's priming us for the supposed false finale of Jesse moving out. Mom's hiding out in the bedroom because she lives here. So this is going to be her life for the next 5 months. Just hiding with the dogs. Yep, there she is. That sucks. That's why I was going to get written off the series. She's got a few weeks left in her. This is one of the very few things we actually had to have written down. There's a lot of things I want him to cover. Because this is a monologue psycho video, it's not like our usual like choreographing and shit. It's pretty much him. The choreographing is the lines. And these aren't even lines. Like, there's a lot up in the air. There's just points.
A lot of vagueness in here from Jesse, too.
A lot of what?
Vagueness.
Well, yeah, those are my notes.
Yeah, no.
I'll go into more detail. Sucks. His corn is legitimately gone for the next few days. He's dealing with a breakup, but, by the time this comes out, I'm sure it's irrelevant to him. So, yeah. This supposedly takes place New Year's Eve. I'm going to start recording. Hey there, Jay, no problem, Jerry's here. Be trying to find the channel where the ball drops. Come over here, we need to talk. And I'm just like, what? I'm gonna come sit down right here, and you're gonna start drinking and talking. And now how I want you to be is unlike how we've seen you before. I want you to, this is where we kind of make you out to be villainous. Because I thought
it was my human aspect or human side.
No, quite the contrary. Because what happened in your conversation with Mom that we didn't get to see, because, God, we were supposed to shoot in Dodge's Market, but we had to shoot them all, and kids were snapping pics of us, and I was like, stop fucking doing that. So we didn't hear what was said, but she pretty much lays it all out for him and says, we're done, I never want to be with you again. And so this is the next night. He's dealing with it accordingly, and this is where he starts to blame Jesse wholeheartedly. And he's drinking, and this is where we start to see him drinking a lot and just really pinning the blame on me and starting to really resent me, like, even more so. So we're heading into the dark.
These beers are from a few nights, not all one night. I'm not as drunkard as Uncle Larry is. So.
Right. Had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Had to throw it in there for Uncle Larry.
Not an angel. As you are perceiving to be.
Wow. He's
God, he got the good character.
Oh,
I got the
wow.
bad one.
We're hearing it all here.
Yeah.
So Joey's unfortunately not going to see me script everything. There may be a few failed takes that you'll get to see in the behind the scenes, but maybe not. I will say this. I want you to be kind of like, if you remember our good old friend Player 2, I want to hear a little raspier side. I want it to be a much darker version of you. Like, generally pissy and just like you're just so, not so much drunk, but you're just in this frame of mind that's
I'm in a funk.
You're in a serious, like
tonight when I was hungry.
Exactly. Like, you're super hungry, but you're also drunk at the same time and resentful, and the camera's going to be right here, like, in your face, and it's going to be like, what the fuck?
Bad guy all the time. I lost it. After all the disrespect that you showed me over the years, the distrust. Well, happy frickin' New Year.
Jesus Christ.
Happy frickin' New Year. You know it does. We've had this conversation before.
I don't trust you, Jesse.
You lose track of reality. It's unbelievable, Jess.
Juggies, after a few failed attempts, Dad's resorted to this. I freaking marked the wall here with marker and has just general points. Your fault, camera games, child trust, pins, ashamed, real world, and then fuck, because I want him to say the F-bomb at least twice, and just to be generally mean. He's got a great opportunity to just have the soapbox and go off. He doesn't have to worry about the camera. He just has to fucking be drunk and crazy. I would have killed for a role like this. This is super fun.
Yeah.
You get to just play around with it, and you get to be as big of a dick as possible. I wish I had this part. I really do, but...
You can have it if you really want it.
We're too late now. We already got cast in these characters. So hopefully, so you're able to read all that. And you know
Your fault. Camera games, child trust, pins.
And imagine an asterisk here, and imagine your fault carries into all of this.
Yeah.
Because it does. Camera games, your fault. You're a child, well, that's your fault. Can't trust you, that's your fault. Pins, that's your fault. Ashamed to call you my son, that's your fault. Real world, you're not gonna make it in the real world, well, that's your fault. And you're being mean and saying fuck you because it's all your fault. That's what this is about.
Not
your
bad.
Fault.
Yeah, it is your fault because you made me drink all this beer.
Well, that's what it should be easier for you then. I mean,
is it?
You have everything. No, I mean you have everything spelled out for you.
All right.
As long as you hit these points, you can go fucking crazy with it. Here's your rent bill.
Thank you.
For this month.
Usually I ask you for it.
Yep. So there you go. All right, we're gonna try this again. So we're officially into the final year of the Psycho series. We're in 2016. I knew the series was ending the first week in June, so technically we only had 5 months left till the finale. I remember at the time I was like, yo, this shit can't come soon enough. But then it's funny, now that I'm not in it anymore, I'm like, fuck, I miss it so much. So we did Psycho Dad's Drunken Rant, which really set this dark tone for the rest of the series. I kept stressing that idea of everything is Jesse's fault. This is when Psycho Dad starts to take the divorce and put it all on Jesse. You're the reason for this, you're the reason for this, you're the reason my wife left me, you're the reason I'm the way I am. Psycho Dad literally uses Jesse as an excuse for his aggressive and irrational behavior. That's fucking psycho. He also blames the camera and he also blames the video games. The ultimate irony is it's Psycho Dad that is causing the psycho behavior that Jesse starts to portray. So next stop is Psycho Kid moves out or Psycho Dad steals YouTube money. However, in order to get there, I had to tell this arc of Jesse trying to move out. Side note, we introduced Georgie Stahlberger's channel at this time. Just trying to share the love, baby. Some people get really competitive on YouTube when it comes to subscribers and views and things, but I'm under the mindset that like it's technically nobody's. We're all subscribed to so many people, like why don't we just share? So that's why we gave the treatment to Georgie, and we had so many channels at this point. I think we had like 5 or 6 YouTube channels started throughout the Psycho series. So we did the usual song and dance. We incorporated Georgie into more videos, and then we released the channel. We had some Aunt Melissa videos, but you guys already saw the behind the scenes to that. And this was also an interesting time because Aunt Jackie, after appearing in the Witches of East Bumblefuck video, she really came around to the idea of filming in YouTube. So she forwarded the idea in real life. She was like, hey, if you guys want to use my second house that I have in my backyard, you totally can. It just needs to be fixed up. So I looked at the house and I was like, oh, this thing's a piece of shit. Like, it's gonna cost a lot of money to fix in the series. Also, we already did a construction series and like we know it was successful. However, I didn't think we could get away with another construction series. So I was kind of iffy. I was like, all right, we can kind of incorporate it without really using it. So the story was Jesse was supposed to use this house for his mom. Maybe Jesse's mom can get the fuck out of Aunt Melissa's house and go live on her own, which was ultimately what she wanted to do. She wanted to be independent. However, after looking at it, Aunt Melissa doesn't think the house is a good place for my mom. There's obviously a lot of shit wrong with it. So now Jesse's looking at it for his own interest while also exploring this rent/buy model. And I really wanted to emulate the feelings of after you get out of college or after you graduate high school and you're looking to live on your own. While growing up, people struggle with, do I rent an apartment or do I buy a house? It just so happened that I had a friend that I graduated with, Mark, who was renting an apartment, and I had another friend that I graduated with, Buzz, who was buying a house and had his own house. So by using my 2 friends, who we already know from previously in the series, I could explore both of those routes. Ultimately, I knew I needed Psycho Dad to steal a large sum of money from me. So that's why my character ultimately goes with Buzz's house for the 30 grand of cash. However, we had a video called A Moment of Doubt, which is actually a part of a series of moments. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head. A moment of doubt, a moment of clarity, and a moment of peace and silence. I'm pretty sure those were the 3 moment videos. There might be another one that I'm missing. Sorry guys, it's been a while. A lot of different things in my brain nowadays. Was that a drug joke or what? So in the Moment of Doubt video, the moment videos are very pivotal. Jesse has a change of heart and he thinks about things, and because of previous previous behavior, previous actions and things and circumstances that have happened to him, you can see the wheels spinning, and then suddenly he makes a twist. The twist in this situation where he was gung-ho to do Aunt Jackie's house, but then all of a sudden he's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna buy Buzz's house. I feel really good about this. Unfortunately, we all know what the fuck happens. Before we go any further, Juggies, the video coming out tomorrow is actually the first time I heard Juliet play for me Battle Cry, talking about the creation of the finale song. Not the finale, we're not there yet, guys. We're talking about the song, because the song, that took months and months of work just for one little 3-minute song. So there's a cool behind the scenes coming out tomorrow, and then after that, we'll resume with Psycho Dad Steals YouTube Money or Psycho Kid Moves Out. So that's it for this one, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. I love you guys to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid.
Water heaters for dummies. For Jesse's.
Yeah.
Wow, they even say it. That's good. Well, you can even tell the difference. Look at it. Electric. 10 times better just in looks with the gas.
Sounds like better. That's it. Psycho behind the scenes. Psycho behind the scenes.
How are you, man?
Whoa! Don't arrest me! Don't arrest me, officer!
I was gonna run up and tackle you. I didn't know.
That's cool.
That's great. Oh, it's alright. You already ruined it because I couldn't keep a straight face. I was like, wow, that's funny.
What are the odds?
It's Kenny the cop, the fake cop.
Hello. In the flesh.
Behind the scenes. I don't know if we ever got a behind the scenes video of you, did we?
No.
Did we do shoot behind the scenes that day?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know if we did.
Well, yeah, you did. We all know that. Well, guys, this was pretty good. That means the next behind the scenes that we're about to see, maybe tomorrow, hopefully, is Psycho Kid moves out. So it's gonna be something, and maybe I have a feeling that was fake money. But if that was real money, it's like, why the hell would you take out that much money in the first place? That's the thing. But I have a feeling that that's just fake money. That's what I believe. I'm sure you always believe that too. But if you guys are wondering about this was my dad's thing. We went to the hospital to see my family member. She's doing surgery. Surgery's doing great. Her ankle was busted, so they had to screw it back in. I was like, ugh, I really don't want to do that. Now she has to what was it? She has to learn how to walk on it and move the feet like up and down. And maybe wiggle her toes, do all that stuff, just the reflexes. But it's going to be a little bit while, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks for her to walk again. I keep coming over to her house. I always wrap her bandage, just do that a lot before I go to work. I do that because, hey, she's family. Come on. I mean, if you had family and they can't do it, I'm sure you guys would have done the same too. But Jesse, we're halfway there, guys. We're at the start of 2016. We're going to see all the Psycho videos coming up to it, and then after that, the finale. I'm sure you guys are wondering, what about this documentary movie we're about to see? Is there going to be a documentary movie? I don't know. I really don't know. But hey, time will tell. It's the 3rd month. We got 9 months to go. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it along the way, or maybe it won't happen, but we'll see. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more reactions, more gameplay. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed this. It makes you kind of wonder about it, but the behind the scenes, he said it's going to be done in the beginning of March, or maybe in 2 weeks of March, but we'll see. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay positive.